A quick step out onto the Ritchie Brothers auctioneering site in Nisku, Alberta, and one can sense the excitement in the air. It's loud, noisy even, but such is the life of one of the nation's largest industrial auctioneers. Brian Glenn has worked at Ritchie Brothers Auctioneers for over 17 years. Through thick and thin, riding the wax and wanes of the always changing local economy.
Yeah, I rode the wave through the early 1980s when the market really tanked, and in this environment, we know there's going to be ups and downs, and but as time progresses, everybody still keeps driving cars and flying airplanes. So.
While being an industrial auctioneer in a resource-rich province like Alberta has ultimately paid off for Ritchie Brothers, they're not entirely immune to the drops in the economy.
Despite the fact there's a little bit of a softening in the world oil price, we are seeing some effects of that, but as you can witness today, by virtue of what we see as some very strong returns on used equipment, there's still optimism long term.
When it comes down to auction time, Glenn often works as one of the four ringmen, who each have a section of the crowd they work taking in bets as they come and relaying it to the auctioneer.
Most guys, you can kind of tell when a guy's getting ready to spend some money, particularly big money. They kind of shuffle in their seat a little bit, but typically they make eye contact with you.
Glenn admits there's a lot of pressure during the buying process, but none more than on those experiencing an in-person auction for the first time.
It's very intimidating because it's very fast-paced, it's loud, and when there's multiple items like you witnessed in a choice group selling, it can sometimes be confusing. So when we register customers, if you're coming here for the first time, you get a certain series of a number. So we recognize our first-time attendees walking through the crowd, sitting in the seats by virtue of the series of numbers we predetermine ahead of the auction.
Over the years, Ritchie Brothers has embraced the online aspect of auctioneering, whether it's through marketing and advertising upcoming auctions on the website or by allowing buyers to participate in auctions online.
If the buyer wants to come to the yard and bid live and in person on sale day, they can do that. Or if they've got other business to take care of, they can sit in their office and bid online in real time against the guys sitting here in the seats.
However, despite the popularity of online bidding, there's a distinct advantage to taking in the auction live and in person.
There's still nothing like a live auction, and when serious buyers are looking to inspect equipment, we provide a yard where they have multiple choice of like items, so they can come here and inspect and then make their decision as to what they want to spend and then sit back in the seats, and while we roll it over the ramp and the auctioneer's chanting away, they have not a lot of time, but they've got the opportunity to make a decision based on where they're comfortable with, based on what their inspection is told.
For the Edmonton Sun, I'm Trevor Robb.